My name is Bloodlust and welcome to Indie Bits, the show where I give my first impressions on new indie games. Gedonia is an open-world RPG that lets you freely roam the land and adventure however you want. You start by creating a character like this one, just ignore my bald spot, and assign stats however you like. You are then dropped into the world, and after a short tutorial cave you can freely explore the land. If you run into enemies, you have several different weapons to choose from, a lot of different skills and magic as well. There is also a stamina system for attacking and dodging, and I like that certain attacks from enemies actually show where they're going to land, so that you have a fair chance of avoiding them. As you defeat enemies and earn experience, you will of course level up. When you do, you can assign your skill points to acquire a lot of different skills. There are ability trees for different weapons or magic, but you can also assign these points into crafting skills like blacksmithing and alchemy. In order to use these skills, you must speak with a trainer, which are found in villages, and spend money to learn how to craft certain items on specific crafting stations. But you won't be able to craft anything without the necessary materials, which can be obtained by foraging the land. Some require special tools like a pickaxe to get minerals or a shovel to rob some graves. You know, the usual. There are of course a lot of side quests that you will run into, and they're all pretty varied, but something I really liked about them was the fact that there are several ways to resolve them, and some of them require you to have a specific item or an amount of a certain stat. This also plays into an interesting system, which is factions. There are several of them in the world, and they all have their own quests that when completed earn your reputation with that faction. And it's worth mentioning that apart from the main mode of world exploration, there are also two extra modes, one called Arena, where you fight webs of enemies, and one where you explore a randomly generated dungeon. This game is really ambitious and has a lot of potential, but as the posting of this video, it is releasing in early access, and that's very apparent from the start. It's not hard to run into a bug or issues like hit detection. There is a lot of content missing, like the actual main story, although you can still do side quests, and there is definitely a lot of polishing required. Even so, I enjoyed my time with it and really liked a lot of the mechanics used, but I can only recommend it in its current state to someone that doesn't mind rough edges and would like to see this game's progression to full release, which I'm personally looking forward to. Because of this, on my should you try it scale, I give it a score of solid maybe.